last message, Jason?
Yeah.
As long as I went vertical this time, it's happy with vertical. It is not happy with horizontal.
Yeah.
I did not get everything set up here. Oh my goodness. I'm running behind. Okay. So Martina's here. Did you watch my last video, Jason? Did you know about the 3 a.m. knock?
Not yet. No.
Okay. Well, hi, Iris. Hi, Chris. How are you? Dodge City Van Life, 3 generations. Both moderators. Thank you for joining. Oh my goodness. Get Lost Mike. Vons. Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Jason's with me today because I wanted Jason, he hasn't seen the video. Of course, he doesn't watch his mother. Anyway. So I had a 3 a.m. knock on the door on Sunday night, Jason. And of course, it's 3 a.m. and nothing good happens at 3 a.m. Okay, nothing.
Nope.
There's no way I'm rolling the window down. I'm opening the door. So I just go and I pull my little screen down and I go, what do you want? I got my phone in my hand, right? Well, I need help. I said, then I'll call 911 and get the police to help you because they're the only ones that can help you at 3 a.m.
Yep.
Across the street's an open all night gas station. All they had to do was walk across the street. Why they're knocking on my door means it's not good.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, she started yelling at me. Don't be so judgmental. And I'm like, at 3 a.m., I can judge anybody I want. You came to me. I didn't come to you.
Yeah.
So I think everybody suggested to talk about that because you might have some suggestions. My only thing was I never roll down my windows. I never open my door until I know exactly who's out there and what the heck they need. Even with the police, I make them show me their badge through the window. And I want to see them. So let me say hello to everybody. MC, hi. Judy, Bonnie. Hi, Trish. Oh, Jason and I were talking about you today, Trish. I got to get to Santa Rosa. Monica, Carlene, Elsa. Hi, everybody. So Jason just got back he's all relaxed. He got back from a trip to Disneyland. And so I want him to tell us about Disney. I want him to tell us how fun Disneyland is. See, I haven't been to Disneyland in almost 30 years. I went with you and Angela when she was 3 years old. Right. That's the last time I've been to Disneyland. Hi, Fashion. How are you? Tamara, hi. So before we even get, I know, I'm just jumping. I'm having a bad day. I'm jumping. My mind is not focusing and I'm not settling on one subject. So forgive me. I am all over the place, as Jason already knows. And as my doctor knows. So the first thing I want to talk about is we are having it at our meetup on May the 3rd at 4. Jason's going to be there at the Gold Dust West. It's also called the Griddle. I will put a post up with its address, its phone number. I am reserving a table for 6 to 10 people. I think I have 6 people coming right now. So please let me know if you're interested. So that's my one public announcement. That's it. Let me see if I missed anybody. Hi, Teresa. Looks like somebody's already, we already have some bad people. Did you get a Mickey Mouse hat, Jason? So talk about this. What does a 50, happy birthday, Jason. Jason just turned 54 years old on the 11th. Yeah, he didn't spend it with his mother, the one who went through labor to have him. He went to Disneyland. Okay, just I'm really ragging on him about this. But no, Jason, tell us, what did you do at Disneyland?
So I haven't been to Disneyland since before 2017, and they have a lot of new things like Star Wars Land, and they've changed a lot of the rides. They have new rides, so And thank you for the happy birthday, everybody. So a lot of new stuff. So I rode a lot of the rides that I haven't ridden. You know, over the years, taking the kids and riding all the rides. So these new rides I had to ride. I wanted to ride, and they're pretty cool. I will say this: talking about prices, water bottles at Disneyland. So what a ripoff! So I got two big water bottles, probably a 1.5 liter, just the bigger water bottles. Two, $20.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah, $20. So
Hi,
yeah,
Valentina.
yeah, it's it's very very expensive, of course. So we went for the weekend. It was good. The weather was good. Um, and they had a wine and food festival at what was it? Jeez, what's there's Disneyland and there's California Adventures, which is right next door to it. They had a wine and food festival, and that was fun. Get to try different foods from all over. It was a
What was
fun
your
trip.
favorite? What was
My
your
favorite,
favorite?
my favorite food.
How
Uh,
expensive was it? Yeah. Of all the
so
ones you tried,
my favorite food was it was a sirloin mac and cheese.
a sirloin mac and cheese.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of my videos. I was inspired by them by it was really good, but they give you like these little cups about like this big. So you basically have to buy this pass where you can try 8 things. When you go in, yeah, it's the way it works. This little pass, and it's good for to try 8 things because there's probably 40 different foods to try, and you go and they scan it, and it if you get two of them, it takes two off the 8, whatever. So they were all pretty small, but I would say most of the food was really good. It wasn't. It was more of an appetizer than like a meal, but and that's okay. You're just trying it. I think for the pass for the to try 8 different foods was like $58, which wasn't super horrible, but there was three of us, so you know, uh, it was fun though. It was good. We got wet, right? Rode all the rides. It was fun. It was,
Is it hot?
huh?
Is it
No, it
hot?
wasn't. It wasn't super hot. It was basically between 65 and 80 degrees the whole time. So it wasn't super hot and it wasn't super cold. It was definitely fun. Said I haven't been in what 8 years, so
Yeah.
a lot of new things to try. We tried them, but
Would you, for the price, Jason, would you suggest it a good place for people to go? I mean, it's pretty expensive, isn't it?
yeah, Disneyland is expensive. I don't know. I was looking at the 3-day pass, and my girls they bought it for me for my birthday. So when I was looking at the 3-day hopper pass with they do this like lightning thing. So if you've ever been to Disneyland, they used to have oh, I forget what it's called now, where you'd go in and you'd scan it and you could come back and you didn't have to wait as long. But now they charge. It's such a sham. But I think for the 3-day hopper it was like $600. And back when we were taking the kids back in the day, it was like a 3-day hopper pass was like $99 for each person. Now it's like $600 for one person. It's absolutely insane, the prices. So I mean, the girls bought it for me, so I don't know exactly what they paid because I was looking at it and I was like, oh wow. I'll tell you. So the hotel, I went through Expedia. Here's my little rant with Expedia. So you go on Expedia, I do the hotel, and basically Expedia says this is the price you're going to pay, no hidden fees, what have you. So I pay for the hotel. We just did one room with two king size beds because the girls, I slept in one bed and they slept in the other bed. Not a huge deal, but and the hotel actually wasn't too badly priced. But when I checked out yesterday, these people, because I don't want to cuss, $35 a night for parking. Yeah,
Wow.
$35. So it was
$35 a night.
It was $135 for. So they charged me for 4
Rip off.
days. Yeah, we got there Thursday. I got there Thursday night. So they charged me, and I didn't get there till like I want to say 9 p.m. Thursday night. They charged me for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Left Monday and drove home. It was $135 just for the parking. So I went on Expedia's website last night, and of course I don't get to talk to a regular person. It's the chat. Oh, what's your complaint? I'm like, hey, this is kind of BS. You guys said, this is the price you pay. Like, oh well, we can't control what the hotel charges. I go, well then, what's the point? I might as well go through them, right? Because you guys are saying this is the price I'm going to pay, no hidden fees, and I get there. Anyways, I mean that was just I've never paid $35 a day for parking. I mean, even the airport is $20 a day. Airport, I paid less to park my car at the airport for a week than I did for 4 days at this hotel. It's such a ripoff. Yeah, Waikiki, yeah. I mean, I'm sure, yeah, but this was Anaheim. I'm looking at Northern Sparrows saying $35 to $45 per parking per night in Waikiki. Yeah, I mean, so I mean, other than that, I was a little upset about that. But I mean, what are you going to do? You got to pay it and go home. But going through Expedia, they tell you this is the price you pay, no hidden fees. Well, okay.
You know what? I have a suggestion. Next time you're a YouTuber, you just look at him and say, "Listen, I have a YouTube channel. I'm going to do a review of your product." I mean, kind of,
Yeah, well, I'm not.
see if they can get a better price.
I'm not.
I don't do it, but
I don't have the clout you have, Mom. I don't have 50,000 subscribers, 53,000.
yeah,
So it's
they don't
okay.
know
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I just don't. I don't like the surprise of. Plus, I was like $35 a night. Where are you guys?
Yeah.
And it's a parking tax. So they charged $29 for the parking, and then there was a $4.58 parking tax. I'm like, what? And then some 58-cent fee for some. I was like, so it ended up being $35 a day. I'm like, how do you compound all these fees? And how are you taxing parking? It's not even a commodity. It's not even like a grocery. It's not an item. It's parking. So how are you I'm like, how are you taxing parking? It just doesn't make sense to me. Anyways,
They're taxing us to death, Jason. Anything to make a buck off us so they can pay the bills.
It's definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So I miss some people. I want to say hi to Mike, Valentina, Patty, Pat, Donna, Tracy, Vons, Meeks, Mary, Ken, and Kirsten. Now, Donna, you're with our hunk. He said, Ken, this is our hunk, Jason. We met our hunk out in Arizona. So we have a hunk. Anyway, you are with our hunk, Donna. I want to hear, because he told me, I texted him and he told me he was going to be with you camping. So tell us how our hunk's doing, Ken. That's way too expensive. And here she is. She's texting and she's not talking about that yet. She knows what I'm talking about. Well, they're getting us every which way they can. Every which way they can.
Right. Right.
So, and I think I mean, right now I just got so many things on my plate. I just kind of, Jason knows I've just been overwhelmed lately with everything that I need to do, have to do. It's just kind of crazy. So life is just kind of crazy right now. Donna
Yeah.
and Candy.
So
Jelly.
I was complaining through Expedia, their little chat thing, and the person says, "Oh well, sorry, that's just that," and they ended the chat because I was like, "Well, what's the point? I should just go through the hotel themselves, and I know exactly what I'm paying." Okay, well, that's it. Have a good night, and they ended the chat. So I'm like, I don't know. It's very
Okay.
irritating.
Yeah, I would be very well. How cheap I am. Number one, the first thing is the $600 for the 3 days. No way, no way. That is not an adventure to me. No, no, no. Plus, you're walking all around.
Well,
I would just remember a lot of heat. And I went in the 50s when I was a teenager. We were on a bus, and from Texas, we drove all the way to Disneyland for a big event for the school or whatever, just a group of us. I think it was a basketball team.
right.
That was in I want to say 59 or 60. I can't remember exactly. And it was hardly nothing to get in. I mean, we weren't wealthy, so I just had a few bucks on me. Yeah, that was kind of fun. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So let's see
Yeah,
what everybody's saying.
I'm looking at what Get Lost Mike said. He said reverse charges, Jason. There is no tax for parking in Anaheim. I just looked it up. Yeah, I have the receipt, but it made no sense to me why you would tax parking. Like how can you tax parking? I mean, they're gonna get away with what they can get away with, but yeah.
If they can too, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Okay, so Donna responded, she's with the hunk. He's getting her to try a lot of new things. Like what?
Yep.
What? You mean they're camping in I'm assuming you're still in Arizona, are you, Donna? Are you still in Arizona? Hi, Texas girl. So we'll see what she says. Yeah, Jason, it just seems like everything is a ripoff anymore. I can't really enjoy it if it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg. And I'm going to have to work 6 months to pay for it. Of course,
Right.
the kids paid for yours, but you
Yeah.
still had to pay for your room, your gas, your eating. And I
Yeah.
know the food is expensive there. It was years ago. I thought it was outrageous, and we would bring our own food and
I,
my own
I'll,
drink.
I'll say the food itself wasn't super expensive. I will say the first day we were there, which was Friday, my birthday, the girls wouldn't let me pay for anything. They paid for the food. I tried to do the credit card and sneak it in. They're like, no, Dad, it's your birthday. So I mean, but the thing they get you on is the water bottles and like the soda. Like literally, I paid $10 for a water bottle. That is insane. I mean, like there's wow, like but you need water. So they do have water filling stations, but they bank on the fact that you're not going to carry around an empty water bottle to the next filling station. And I only saw maybe two filling stations in that whole park, so they
Really?
don't make it readily available. Like you go to the airport, they have a water filling station inside once you get past security, so you can fill up your water bottle. I saw maybe two in the whole park, and I wasn't looking that hard, but I'm like, definitely that's where they're making their money on the water because people think you need water. So,
You need to take my mobility scooter with the basket on it next time and let Elena drive it around, and you can take the water bottles everywhere.
well, we did have to get her a wheelchair the last day
Did
because
you?
she was like, but I was like, hey, let's get her the electric one, and Angela's like, no, we can't trust her driving that. So,
Oh, you can't?
no, because she can't see that well. So she'll be running into people. So
She
I I
So
didn't
she
I
is
didn't.
almost, well, she's legally blind.
She's
My
legally
granddaughter's
blind,
legally
so.
blind, right?
Yeah, she is legally blind. So, I mean, so I wasn't thinking about that. I was like, let's just get you think in your mind, let's just get an electric one, and she can like go around, and Angela's like, no, she's gonna run into people. I'm like, oh, Okay. Yeah, we'll just get a regular wheelchair. I'll tell you, the wheelchair was the cheapest thing of the whole trip. Oh my gosh, it was. So you have to put it on your credit card. It's $35 for the day. But then once you bring the wheelchair back, they credit you 20 bucks. So it was $15 for the wheelchair for the whole day. Yet 2 bottles of water was $20. So you see what I'm saying? It was the cheapest thing
Yeah.
of the whole stuff. It's like, I was thinking I was going to pay $100 for a wheelchair for a whole day, which I would have, but it's fine. But it's like, you know, at least they're not gouging the disabled people yet.
Hi, Texas girl. I don't know. They'll try tax. Yeah, they will try to tax the air. Right now in the state of California, they're flying around. You have a water well on your property, and they want to monitor. Now, mind you, it costs 10 to 20,000 to drill a well, depending on how far down you go. This is your water, your property. Now they want to monitor the water coming out of the well and control your water usage. Yeah, the air. When he's talking about air, I'm thinking water. Even water. You can't collect water from the sky.
So Sherry Watson asked a question: Do they have water fountains available? They do have water fountains available. There aren't a whole lot, but to be honest, I'm not sticking my mouth on a water fountain that 100 kids have just touched. With everything going around or what have you. I get what you're saying, but the water filling station is what I was looking for, so it just comes out. But they do have water fountains in there. I saw them, but yeah, that probably would have been a good idea. But yeah, it just kind of, we didn't buy a whole lot of water, but it just, I was to get you, you're thirsty. You're like, man, it's hot. I'm thirsty, and hey, let me get 2 of those big water bottles, and they're like, oh, that's $20. I'm like, okay. You're kind of like, you're shocked at it. Like, did you just say $20 for 2 water bottles? But anyways.
My moderators are really busy today. I guess we have a lot of people. Yeah. Yeah. Links don't work vertical. Mary says links don't work vertical. She's putting up links. She put up your link. She says it doesn't work vertical. Well, that's YouTube for you, Mary. You got me. I don't have a clue. I just know it's happy with vertical, and it lets me be vertical, but it won't let me be horizontal. It's just crazy. Just crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying happy birthday to you.
Thanks for all the birthday wishes.
Tasha High A Hill from Cleveland. How's that weather there in Cleveland? 87 degrees in Bitter Springs, Arizona. Is that where you're at, Mike? Okay. Vons, when I was 20, my mom's job gave the whole company 10 tickets per employee to Disneyland. Me and 9 friends went for free, and they all gawked because I wanted $5 each for my mom giving us the tickets. They had to give up $5, Vons. Yeah. I don't think it was more than $5 or $10 to get in the 50s. If that was a lot of money then. Yeah, everything's changing.
Yeah,
it's 35 in Cleveland right now and snowy. Wow, it's hot here. I've been pretty hot in the van lately. Yeah, I'm running a little fan. I'm gonna do a review on. They sent it to me. Even though I told them I didn't think I was going to do a good review, they still want me to do a review. I don't know. Hi, Linda. How are you? Tracy, hi. Oh, okay. So everybody's going, wow. Hard for me to get over not feeling rude, but I don't know strangers a thing. It was hard for me to get over not feeling. I'm lost the context, Mary. I'm sorry. I like that wheelchair cost. Well, I feel the wheelchair should be supplied and it should be free, to be honest with you. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but that's the thing
I think
too.
it's just so you bring it back and you don't leave it all over the park.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That, like I said, they charge you $35 on your credit card, but when you bring it back, then they refund $20 of it, so it ends up being $15 for the whole day, which,
Yeah.
like I said, cheaper than 2 water bottles.
Yeah. 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 I was going to give you my mobility scooter for Elena, but it doesn't sound like it's a good idea if she's going to be running into everything. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah,
10 for just a regular plastic. Yeah, that's right, JK. $10 for just a regular plastic bottle. Do they
yeah,
have water? Oh, you already went there, huh? You're
yeah.
so far ahead of me. Gonna have to drive soon. Monica, you have a nice evening at work, okay? We have to dig wells in Ukraine. We still make many potatoes. So, Steve, you're from Ukraine. Um, we dig wells here on the farms, particularly in Texas. I remember we had windmills which worked our wells and brought the windmills the wind. Those were when we had real windmills, pulled up the water, and we would get it out
Yeah.
of the wells. So that was when I was growing up. Some places have a rain tax. Yeah, and some places you can't collect the rain. It's free. It comes from the sky. I don't know how they can tell us we can't collect it, but you can't collect it. And now they're going to tax it. Well, they'll be taxing water too pretty soon. The water is also hot from the fountain. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and you want something cool because you're already hot. Of course, the
I mean,
weather sounded pretty good, Jason.
yeah. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when I go to the bathroom, I wash after I get done. I wash my hands, and I see these people. You go in the bathroom and they're not washing your hands, and then I just think they're touching these water fountains. They're just like, no. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, oh yeah. I hate it when
there's
I watch people just not wash their hands after the restroom. Yeah.
it's just like you look at it and you're like, yeah, I'll just buy a water bottle or whatever. But
Can you bring your own water in? I think Vaughn's is
yeah,
asking.
you
I
can.
mean, if you had a satchel, you could bring your own water, couldn't you?
So yeah, you can definitely bring your own water in, and which we probably should have done, which I should have got some Trader Joe's water bottles, but
Next time.
I got a bunch of like snacks, and since Elena is diabetic, we can bring snacks in. But from what
Okay.
I understand, like it's been 7, 8 years since I've been, and back then they were just really strict on. Yeah, I think you could have always brought water in, but if you bring are you bringing this big gallon of water, like you're carrying this around, or do it's all convenience, right? Where it's all a convenience thing where it's like, oh, I don't want, you're already carrying all this other stuff. I mean, so, I mean, it's really my own fault. I just didn't realize it was going to be $20 for. I mean, so
Yeah.
if you get, but the water bottles, like the big one, is like 1.5 liter, but the regular, like your regular, just 16-ounce water bottle was $5. Yeah, I mean, so
You
there
can
was
gulp
no
that
water
down in
bottle.
an instant. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
Wow.
yeah, you're done with that. Where's my second one? Because I'm sweating. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why I got the big ones. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get this big one, so I'm not. It was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Hi, Poncho from Georgia. Somebody's from Georgia. They probably just fill the water bottles from a hose. Yeah, Mike, they probably do. That's the way I feel. Hi,
Probably
Ann.
did.
Oh, good night. Goodbye, Ann. See you next time. Please hit a thumbs up, guys. Ken, hi, how are you? YouTube wants you standing up, not laying down. Well, okay. Okay, Ken. Okay. JK, yes, there are more trolls vertical because people can scroll through everyone's live. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, because we're hitting a lot of them today. AB production. Oh, we missed somebody. I'm not your grandma or your grandpa.
You-
You know,
so
that's a right and a privilege.
Patty
Got
Whack.
to go. Okay. Okay, Teresa. Nice seeing you. We'll see you next time.
So Patty Whack said, Disneyland out of my system in 1979. And so my girls are big Disneyland. I want to say fanatics or buffs or whatever you want to call it.
Fanatics.
Yeah, I mean, which is fine. They usually and they pay for their own season passes at this point, and they'll go however many times a year. I mean, like I said, I haven't been in 8 years, so I don't go every year. And they were already down there for something, so it was kind of a like, "Hey, Dad, we're already down here. Drive down and spend the weekend." So I don't go, like you said, obviously I don't go every year. I haven't been since in 8 years because it is expensive and they pay for their own stuff. So, you can't control their money. If they want to
No.
do that, then they do it, and that's fine. But definitely, I think I would do different things different if I go again. I'm definitely going to bring some water.
So
No.
Josie says Kings Island charges 20 for parking, 50 a piece, $50 a piece. I don't know where Kings Island is. Yeah. Hi, Josie. Mary, I have to use the store scooters with my broken wrist. Many crashes. You have a broken wrist now, Mary? Yeah, those scooters, you got to control them. My mobility scooter can go pretty fast. It's kind of scary. And fast is 6 miles an hour. I don't go that. It's scary. Mary, when did you break your wrist? I didn't know you had broken your wrist. Oh, Patty says her grandson turned 3 yesterday. Okay,
Yeah.
Patty. Okay,
So,
happy birthday to your grandson. Utah, you can't collect rainwater. Really, Mike? You can't collect. Why? I don't get it. I don't get it.
So here's a
Amy,
comment
hi.
from Pat Allenhurst. What is the deal with the Trader Joe's tote bag? I hear they're reselling them on eBay. So, you want to hear crazy stories? Last week,
Again.
the new tote bags came out, and they are pastel colors, like a green pastel, a blue pastel, a purple pastel, and a pink pastel. That's the mini tote bags. They came out, was it Tuesday or Wednesday? Whatever day it was, they came out. I go to work at 5 a.m. There were people lined up at 5 a.m. to get these $3.99 bags. So, yeah, I believe it was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then, of course, I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off because I went to Disneyland. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they were all lined up at 5 a.m. The line went, people, it was crazy. It was crazy. So, and then I've seen them on eBay. There's a $3.99 bag for 50, 60, 70 bucks for each bag, or $400 for a set of all four. It's ridiculous.
Did you get any?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
But I
Hi, Violets and Roses. Lawrence, Lindy, they fly drones over the neighborhood to see if you have rain catchment set up. Oh, you're kidding me, Vaughns. Oh my God. This is all craziness. Last time I went to Disneyland was 1998. Yeah, mine was in the, yeah.
Yeah.
When was Angie 3? That was almost 27 years ago.
Yeah,
When
she'll be 30 this year, so yeah.
Okay, so Josie said Kings Island is in Ohio. We retired, can't afford to go. We are. Yeah, you can't go afford to. I have no interest in Disneyland, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of walking around on concrete, which I can't do.
Yeah.
It gets hot. To me, it's boring. The rides. I mean, now Star Wars, I'd like to see that. I'd rather go to an antique mall and look at antiques.
Yeah.
And it's free, and I don't have to pay for parking.
Yeah, I'll say the Star Wars land was really I liked it a lot. I mean, I think Friday we did 28,000 steps. I think
Oh, I
Elena
believe
had
it.
a little yeah, Elena had one of those things on, and 28,000 steps on Friday. So we did a lot of walking. I mean, it definitely It was fun. It was really fun. You know.
Yeah. Janice said she's been to both Kings Island and Disneyland. I used to go to Kings Island every spring. Yeah, Ken, my family are big Disney fans. My sister was 3 years old when she was held during the fireworks by Walt himself because my mom was looking tired. Wow. So you met Walt. Wow, that's great. Of course, you were 3 years old, so you didn't know it. Too bad your parents didn't get a picture or something. Man, that'd be great. I don't get into roller coasters. Me neither. No, I did when I was younger, and I didn't like them. So there's not many rides I want to be on. I did like, and I think they've closed it, Small World, when you got on a boat and you went under the caves and
That,
you saw, they don't have
that's
that anymore.
that's still there, I believe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
That's
didn't
been
ride
there
it because it's too slow. Like the girls like it when I go with them because I ride all the crazy rides.
Hi, Pat. What is the deal with Trader Joe's? That's Jason already read that.
Yeah,
How about
that's what I
something like
responded
a
to.
life straw or your own container? Patty's asking that. I'm assuming they'd allow it.
Somebody likes
Martina
my
says,
T-shirt.
let's see. Yvonne says, Pat, the TJ bags have a cult following. Yeah, they do. I might have to get a bag just to put it in storage. So if it becomes worthwhile, they got some inheritance. Hi, Tracy. I was born in Portsmouth, Ohio. Been 4 weeks, must be on the mend. Really? I didn't know. I'm so sorry. I didn't know, Mary. You'll have to tell me how you broke your wrist. That's crazy. You must have fallen or something. I still have the one you gave me, Jason. Did you give a Mike a bag?
Yeah.
Oh,
remember when they came
Mike,
over?
you haven't given me one. It's just like you got steak, I got potatoes. Okay. Well,
Whatever.
that's what Mother has to put up with. Okay, Mike. I never get the tote bags. They are always gone when I get there, but I'm not spending $1,000 for them. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Marianne. Hi, Marianne. That's nuts. She's saying that's nuts, Jason.
It
Allpowers
is
here. Yes, Vaughn, she is. I saw her earlier. I thought I said hello to Trish. I know I did. I don't know if she's still here. There she is. Yeah, there she is. People building structures.
JK said Matterhorn and Indiana Jones are fun in Disneyland. So funny thing is, we did ride Matterhorn broke down, and then we had to get it later in the evening. Indiana Jones was down for like restoration or whatever. So I do like the Indiana Jones ride. That one's so fun, but it was down. I mean, yeah, it was down.
I went to the studios. What's it called?
Hollywood Studios. Or Universal Studios. Universal Studios. Yeah.
And were you with me when we saw the Jaws and we took a boat and the Jaws opened up? You weren't with me.
They closed that down, from what I understand. But yeah, that was.
Oh, really?
That's not the best thing for me to. The Jaws just made me scared crapless of the damn water.
Well, they had a ride, and when I went to Universal Studios, you get on this ride, and then as you're going across a bridge or whatever it was, water would come out and go over the ride, and there would be this Jaws, his mouth open, coming after you.
You're in that little tram. You're like in this little tram, and it goes. Here's the water, and it parts the water, so you're almost like eye level, and all of a sudden, you go along, and here comes Jaws, like, rah, 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 and you're like, oh, and little kids are like, you know.
And they had a Star Wars thing behind glass. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I think it was Universal. We saw all kinds of stuff with Star Wars. This was after Star Wars had come out.
Yeah.
That was 1978. Was it 1978 when Star Wars came out?
I think it was 77. I want to think I want to say it was like 77, but I remember waiting in line with you to go watch it.
Huh?
I remember waiting in line with you to watch
Star when Wars. It first came out, I took you to it.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah. Yes. I remember waiting in line with you to watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was 77. I was like 6 years old. So
yeah. Hi, Kathy. Yeah. When was Jaws? When did that Jaws come out? You were pretty young then too. We waited in line for that one too. Yeah. Yeah. My sister was 3. I wasn't born yet. Oh, okay. Love your shirt, Jason. Tracy's saying she loves your shirt.
it's a Bitcoin cryptocurrency.
Oh, it's a Bitcoin?
Yeah, it's a Bitcoin shirt. Evolution of money.
I just beat breast cancer. Still haven't gotten strength back. I still try to walk on walker, but get really weak. Yeah, you would. You would. It's going to take a long time to, I was talking to my doctor today, how long it's taking me for this heart surgery. Yeah. But it's not so much physical as the mental that I'm having to deal with right now. Of course, I've always had to deal with the mental, but I'm having a real mental time now. But you beat it, Josie, so that's great.
Yeah.
That really is.
Good,
I got potatoes too. Get lost, Mike. I got potato. What's he saying? Mike. When
maybe
I
he's
was
grown.
you got potatoes too, Mike. Yes, you did. But I didn't get any meat. Remember? Jason only gave me potatoes for
You're
dinner.
so full
Remember
of
that,
it.
Mike? Yeah.
I
didn't
had
get
a
a
big
bag
tri
either, Mike.
tip. People should go back and watch the video because it's on video.
We're talking about you.
Evidence. I have evidence that you got some.
No, you don't.
It's a big tri-tip.
Mike, no, Mike was a witness. Mike, I didn't get any.
Mike.
When I was young, Small World was where we went to cool. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you were down from there. Hi, Maria from Scotland. Welcome. What's the weather like in Scotland? Marianne Riley. Hi, Marianne. I hate when rides are down. Yeah, because you pay money, they all better be, but everything breaks down after a while. Hi, Diane.
Oh, that's what I was trying to think of. Is so at Disneyland, it used to be what they call the fast pass, where you would go and you had to go to the ride and click the button. It would say come back between whatever time, and you could get on the ride. You don't have to wait the hour. Now they call it a lightning lane, and they charge for it.
Really?
So they charge
for everything.
They charge
can get a nickel out of you. That's crazy. I wouldn't go back. It's just overkill. I wouldn't go anyway. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I'm not paying that kind of money to anybody.
You wouldn't be happy because you'd be over there just like. So,
oh yeah, you guys would hate me. Because I would be complaining the whole time. I could use this. I could save this. I could. Oh yeah, you know what I'd be doing. Don't take me anywhere. When they take me to a movie. Now listen, guys. If something's illogical in a movie, and I see it on screen, I want to talk about it right then and there. And so I talk through the movie.
Yeah.
I critique the movies as I'm watching them. And I drive my son and grandchildren crazy. And they'll go, be quiet, Grandma. We're in the movie stuff. Be quiet, Grandma. It's just really, I want to discuss because that makes no sense. The part they just filmed is illogical, doesn't make sense, and it shouldn't be in the movie. So you never want to take me to the movies because I critique them through everything. Even when I'm watching them on TV, Jason gets a little frustrated because I'm critiquing that movie the whole time that it's on.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we're watching a movie.
It's not logical.
This is stupid. What? Why did you do that? This is stupid. Why? It's a movie. Just watch it. No, this is stupid. This is stupid.
I can't believe it.
Okay.
If it's a movie, it's supposed to be a fantasy. And if I can't believe your fantasy, it's not good. So, yeah, I'm pretty bad. Yeah. And I know it and I can't stop myself. I'm sorry. I just get so frustrated with some of the stupidity I see up on the screen. I just can't take it. Well, my favorite one is with Bruce Willis and Die Hard. Yeah.
Die Hard, yeah.
That I really like the action movies because I can critique them and not understand. But another movie, if I understand what's supposed to be happening, I critique it. Yeah. Cozy Nature, hi. Just watched that video. Did you? Yeah. Nice shirt. Car Care says nice shirt, Jason. Hi, Virginia. I grew up swimming with sharks until that stupid movie and my uncle. Oh yeah, I won't even go into this parts for that stupid shark. Yeah, that stupid shark. Miss Cox. Wait to go, Josie. That must have been a tough time. Yeah. Yeah. Just get better. Car Care is I'm in Africa. Oh wow, welcome Africa. Wow. Mike's in the hot seat now. Why is Mike in the hot seat? Yes, Mike's always in the hot seat. He's not going to answer. No. He's not going to answer.
Mike has to answer. He's
not going to side with either one of us. Trust me. Don't side with either one of us, Mike, because you're going to be on somebody's list. Oh, Jason's smaller. Get on his list.
Yeah, exactly.
Sean Shack from NB Canada. Welcome, Canada. Welcome. I just got here, Georgia. I see it's Jason's birthday. It was the 11th. So we're like 4 days behind. His mother didn't get to spend it with him. Okay. Even though I did when he was born. So I've been giving him a hard time all week for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Friend Italian, lightning lane is dumb. Thank you. So you find movies dumb too. The Blob. The Blob is the worst movie. It's a cult movie now. The worst, dumbest movie I ever saw, even as a kid. I went, this is ridiculous. This makes no sense. It's not scary. This is stupid. And that's when I was a kid. What do you think I think of it now? Okay. And that's for every visit. I'm not sure, I've lost it. And that's for every visit. Okay.
Probably talking about Disneyland.
Yeah. Hello from Western Colorado. I'm 60 and fondly remember Jaws and Star Wars. Yeah, I do too. Particularly Star Wars. It was just the break, Star Trek was out there, but Star Wars just brought it to us. It was imagination. It was just incredible. It really was, Lauren. Really was. Sean. Okay, Mike took as much meat home from that night. Lindy couldn't chew it and was mad at Jason. I didn't get any, Jason. He's agreeing with I didn't get anything.
That's because I couldn't
chew because I bought pork chops and you didn't cook them.
You don't want
to do that on YouTube. And Mike, now you might be on my list. I got to think about this answer.
Don't worry. Don't worry, Mike. I couldn't
chew the meat, guys. I couldn't.
You'll be okay. I
had bought pork chops.
I get on her list every week. Don't worry, Mike.
Yeah, he gets on my list quite often. Of course, it's, I lose the list. I forget what the list is. Oh my gosh. I'm
not seeing the comments. My comments stopped. So
did your comments stop? Okay. Crunchy.
My comments did. So
okay. Elsa says Crunchy Pops, Trader Joe's, yummy. Would like to go. Not been to Joe's shopping. Do you know what Crazy Pops is? Crunchy Pops. Crunchy Pops.
Crunchy Pops. No, I don't know right offhand, but I'm sure they got it if they're saying they got it because they got so many. We've got a lot of new products last month, so I mean,
yeah,
lots of new stuff.
Outdoor Gypsy.
We got it. We got a new.
Diane agrees with Jason. Everybody's agreeing with Jason. Yay. When did Lindy become Mr. Spock? I have been Mr. Spock when it comes to movies. I want them to be believable. If they're not believable, then they've wasted their money. Mike. That's the way I feel. Oh my gosh. Caswell, hi. I'm so glad to see you. Haven't seen you for a while. Yeah. Lucille, hi, Lucille. Outdoor Gypsy, which is Outdoor Gypsy. So you so cute, girl. I've been watching hiring long time in your van life. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've been. Is it almost 5 years, Jason? I can't remember. It's over 4.
What?
My
I
5th
think.
year, aren't I? This is 5 years.
Well,
No,
you started it in 2020, so
I bought the
uh,
van in 2020,
so you
December
started it
8th, I
in
think. Right.
2021 because you built it out and you had it.
So
So
about 4.5 years. 4
4.5
years?
years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've done a lot with this van, guys, but I love my van. It runs really well, knock on wood. It was a good purchase at the time. I'm very Marley, I did that. I knocked on the wood. Marley's barking because she thinks it's somebody trying to break in. That's what she did when the woman knocked on the door. She went bananas. First time ever. She didn't like it at all. So she's starting to respond to the knock. But I just no, that was mommy. That was mommy. Yeah, mommy did. So I just knocked, and she wants to let me know somebody's knocking on the van. They're not. Okay. Um, yeah, I love Die Hard. I try to watch it every Christmas. To me, it is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
I love Die Hard. I love Bruce Willis. I liked Moonlighting when he was on Moonlighting with that program. That's when I first remember seeing Bruce Willis. He became a lot bigger than that, but I enjoyed him, and I've enjoyed all his movies pretty much. Hi, Don. Let's see. Car care. Brenda, hi. I won't watch TV with you. Yeah, most people don't want to watch it with me, honestly. I'm terrible. I'm just being upfront. I need to watch it myself because I'm very, very critical of these shows. If it's not reality, if it's not real, I'm telling you about it. Yeah, Jason goes crazy over it. Yeah. My grandkids do too. They want to kick me out of the movie. But they don't take me anymore, and I don't care because I got to talk about it. If it's not, I got to. So I don't care if anybody takes me. Okay, let's see. Everybody's talking to everybody. Virginia, hi. Happy late birthday, Jason. I thought it
Thank you.
was stupid too. Oh, good. You used to change Jason's diapers. Yeah, I did. I did. This is true. 54 years ago. I had him. I can remember his head coming out, okay? And me telling you, screaming, put me out. I don't want to see it. Put me out. Yeah. Yes, guys. Yeah. I went through a lot for this kid. Oh, Creature. Oh my gosh. That was the scariest movie I've ever seen. The Creature from the Black Lagoon. Do you know the man who played the creature part just passed away like 2 years ago? I saw the news on it. I did a little video on it. Was the first movie that ever scared the living daylights out of me. I was so scared after that movie, and that was in the 50s. Yeah, that was really, yeah, Iris. That's the worst movie of my lifetime. Even worse than Jaws, any of it. Yeah. Must get in mindset to watch television, give up reality views. I have a problem with that, Elsa. Everything's about reality. I just go, well, that's not real. Yeah. Yeah. And what are these what do you call them? The Kardashians. They do, what do you call it? Reality TV? No, it's not reality TV. They're just, they're just doing junk to make money. Nobody lives like that. Do you think? Dawn. Buffalo, New York, right now on the border of Canada. It is freezing. It's April, and it feels like it's about to snow. It's like 80 here. It's ridiculous. My van's was in the 90s. I have this, and I put ice in it. This small air conditioner. Summer's almost here. Any adventure ideas, everybody? I don't have any. No, I'm on an adventure of my own, just in my head. Oh, let's see. Janice. She's wishing you a happy birthday, Jason. Belated birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, so 3gem. Oh, a lot of people. There are a lot of trolls. Well, we're almost done. We're potato. Oh, I will tell you, what was that snack you made? I love so much, Jason. You guys need to watch the one video. It was
it's a
pepperoni and cheese snack.
Pepperoni
It was
chips.
delicious.
Pepperoni
I
chips.
did love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The potato, pea, and corn snack. A lot of people are getting Siskel and Lindy. Oh, for goodness sake. Everybody saying hello. Hi, Linda Bishop. Okay, I have been watching. Oh, thank you, Virginia. Thank you, guys. I want to thank my moderators. They've just been absolutely wonderful. You guys are just so great for keeping control of these trolls. But I think you enjoy it too. The power of getting to remove them. So I do want to thank you. And if you have a YouTube and you want to put your channel up, Mary said that vertical doesn't work with the links, but you can try and put your link up. And there's Brenda. I am going to put out somebody, Sue Park, Joe Edward. We're all doing fine. I am going to put out a post with the address, the phone number. I think I already said that, for the meetup on May the 3rd. Just so you all know, Jason will be there. Marley, yeah, she's pretty smart. And we're going to have to talk about that because everybody wanted you to talk about, is there anything different you might have done than what I did? Was don't open the door, don't open the window, and have your phone and call 911. Just tell them that's what you're going to do.
I think that was an appropriate response. Like, number one, just in my 24 years of experience in law enforcement, 3 a.m., somebody's knocking on your door, whether it's your house or your van or whatever. Yeah, no, don't open the
No good
door.
purpose.
Yeah, I mean, in reality, it could be somebody in need of help, but you can assess that when you open your blinds or whatever. Don't open the door and see. Well, what does this person look like? What do they want? What are they asking for? Sure, what do you need? And then you go from there. But don't open the door. Don't roll down your window. Just ask them what they need, and if they need you to call 911, you can absolutely do that, because calling 911 costs you nothing and get you on the line with emergency services, and then they can send the cops out, and they can assess it and deal with whatever they got to deal with. But either way, I would never open my door, my window, any of that for any knock
And
at
if they
3
get
a.m.
mad at me calling 911, I already know. That tells me right off the bat they're dirty. They're
Right.
wanting some. It's bad news. They're going to steal. They're going to rob me. They're going to try to whatever.
Yeah. So 3 a.m. knock is not a good knock.
No.
So
No.
you just like, I think you dealt with it appropriately, and then if somebody needs help, absolutely call 911. If they don't, then they can move on and do what they got to do. But yeah.
So I've traveled the world. This is what they said. When is your version of Three's Company coming back? That night with you and Mike at Jason's was hysterical. I don't even remember it. So I guess we were funny, huh?
Yeah.
I'm funnier than you are, though, Jason. I don't watch TV. They seems. Thanks, Joe Edward. Okay, so guys, we're going to end. Thank you so much for joining us. So did you get extra butter and salt on your popcorn when you went to the movies? No, I bring stuff in my purse and sneak it in. Yeah, I don't buy that stuff. No, I take a big purse and I put everything in that I want. I buy it and then I just bring it in and I eat it. That's what I do. So no, I'm really cheap. And Jason even paid for my ticket, so I should have been quiet. But I just can't. It's just not in my makeup to be quiet about these movies because some of them are bad. They're just bad. Okay. Jason as a screamer on his birthday. Yikes. Jason as a screamer on his birthday. Were you screaming? You weren't screaming. That's Brenda. I'm gonna have to ask Brenda about that. I bought alarm for my purse, clad birdie. Something every woman should have. You could have used it when the gal came to the door. But if she really needed help and she needed someone, maybe somebody was chasing her, she'd been stabbed, and you can do 911.
Right.
You should. You never, ever know if someone's really in danger running for their life.
Right.
And if you ignore them completely, I have to say, what do you need? And then I can offer 911. That's all I'm going to offer. But I will not just ignore them just in case something serious is really happening. That's all I'm saying. I can't do it because if they're really in trouble, somebody's chasing them, somebody just stabbed them, you have to help. You have to call 911. Don't get out of the van and try to protect them. Don't let them in. Just call 911 and let the police handle it. At least you did something for someone who really needed it.
Yeah.
Okay. So YouTube is more reality than, yes, it is, Mike. Yours is reality. Yes, YouTube is more reality than the Kardashians. Theirs was all staged to make money. I'm freezing here in Ohio. Okay. The Invisible Man scared the Jesus out of me. I was 4 and I needed a nightmare for years. Oh, yeah. I remember the Invisible Man. Okay, guys. So Jason and I are going to end it. And you guys have a nice week. I'll see you next Tuesday. See you next time.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Maybe not.